Evening everybody, happy crafting Thursday. I'm Debbie Moore and today is the 16th of July. Isn't the weeks flying by? No pun intended, because you've just seen robins flying across the screen. How is everybody? It's very warm in France, and in actual fact we have a thunderstorm going on at the moment, so I'm just going to say if we end up going off, I'll come back on again, because literally there's lightning everywhere, rumbling all around. So the chateau, we think the actual storm is above us. So we'll just see, fingers crossed, God willing, we can just keep on going. Oh my goodness, it has been a crazy week. I have got loads of updates to give you, but we're going to start off with Dave. I've left my sheet over there. In actual fact, I haven't printed off the new one. So Dave is going to pass me it. And we're going to put up the like and share because I've got so much to share with you. I'm just looking at all the samples I've got. Oh my goodness. And I want to squeeze in 2 demonstrations in today's show, or I should say, I want to go through loads actually. Now, this one's a good one. Now, the reason why I need your help, everybody out there, please help me with this like and share, because this is making me decide whether I'm going to do this new type of kits or not. So the question is, do you like doing 3D projects? Now, the reason why I'm asking this is I'm thinking of doing a build a scene range where you create 3D projects, and I'm thinking of doing it as mini dies as well as SVGs. So I need your help. Only if I get enough of yeses will I actually do it. So the idea is we're going to create a 3D project, and it could be, you've seen those things for the end of the bookcases, I'm sure you have, they're all out there. But if you can imagine creating a beautiful scene with some of our imagery. So I've been asked about this quite a few times, so I need your help, everybody. And of course I am going to give some giveaways, loads of giveaways tonight, because it's Thursday. So, and because we missed last Thursday because I was away in the UK, we have a special, loads of special giveaways today. So for the like and share over on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button. Give me some thumbs up if you love Debbie Moore Designs. And of course, let me know if you like doing 3D projects. It could be yes, no, maybe, don't know. I really, really do appreciate your help on this occasion, because if that's the case, I'm going to bring out a range of 3D projects that will have dies. Also, we'll have SVGs for people who don't want dies, and you can fussy cut them to create the most amazing 3D scenes. We have done scenes in the past, but I've never done it as a 3D project. Also, if you would like to follow more and see more of Debbie Moore Designs, hit that subscribe button over on YouTube. And over on Facebook, please, 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 if you can share this post, that would be amazing. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up or the love if you love Debbie Moore Designs. And of course, hit the follow button if you'd like to see more of Debbie Moore Designs. Right, let's say hi to a few of you. Gosh, there's loads of you on. Oh, I was meant to get, bear with me. Okay, so we've got Karen join us, we have Nikki, we've got Teresa, we've got Marsha from Arizona, we've got Janet from North Carolina. Wow, we're international tonight. I've got Anna join us, as well as Patricia. We've got Maureen, Claire. She says, good evening everybody, I'm watching you on TV, Debbie, Chateau DIY. The day you moved in, it's on now. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, well that's brilliant. So you now know what it looked like when we moved in on Chateau DIY on Channel 4. I should put a link out tomorrow. I think I'll do that for anybody else that has missed that. I've got Tracy joined us, and Sandra says, hi all, Facebook won't let me real-time comment. Oh, good evening to you all. Well, Sandra, I can see you over there on Facebook. Wow, loads of you on. I've got Carolyn, I've got Betty, I have Wendy, Mare, I have another Anna. Is that the same Anna? Have I got 2 Annas, one on YouTube, on Facebook? I've got Sophie, I've got Anne joined us saying bonsoir Debbie and Dave and international crafting family from a lovely Portsmouth. Hugs and prayers to all who need them. I have got Sharon. She says, I love the graphics of the little bird giving Debbie a flower. It's so sweet. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I keep saying to Dave, where's my flowers? And he goes, in the garden. Thank you guys. Dave's had loads of fun with the graphics. I got Patricia and I've got Shazday saying, hi Debbie and Dave, send hugs and prayers to all who need them. So although I'm okay, I would love some hugs and prayers. I have had a week of it. Obviously, a lot of you know I only came back on Tuesday to the office and it's been a bit of a blur. We've had some issues with technology. So if you are waiting for your email invoice from Tuesday, don't panic. It's not forgotten. It's the fact that we've had issues upon issue upon issue. And of course, the office has been crazy, crazy busy. Jessica has been getting everything ready because she's going on holiday for 2 weeks, bless her. And so the office have been crazy busy getting hundreds of orders out, from Hobby Maker to Highlight to even our website. It is crazy out there. So we definitely need your support in the next couple of weeks to get everything back on track. Carolyn says, okay, she says, good evening to all. Debbie and Dave, enjoyed the workshop last night. Made a demonstration first section, now starting the full journal. So, if you wonder what Caroline's on about, we had the junk journal last night. I was showing everybody how to create your own junk journal, and that was on last night if anybody was watching it. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful collection. I have got, where are we? I've got so many messages coming through. I'm missing loads. I have Valerie saying, good evening, Debbie, Dave, and fellow crafters near and far. Wow, what a hot, clammy day it's been. Yes, I don't know if you can hear the thunder. There's loads of thunder happening at the moment. Just had to do it. I'm having a sneaky G&T and lots of ice. Enjoy. I have got Tina joined us. I've got Marianne as well. I have got Wendy. She says, Carolyn, it was good workshop, such pretty papers. I'm going to start mine today, but had visitors, so I had to postpone. That's the beauty of YouTube. That's right, you can watch it back anytime. Hi, Stephen. Sharon says, I missed the workshop. I'll have to watch it another time. I have all my papers ready. Brilliant. Okay, you can watch it. Are this birds sparrows, Dave, or robins? I think the robins, because we are having the summer melody on today's collection. I have also got Angela just joined us. I've got Patricia. Oops, Dave has just brought me a couple of drinks while he's watching the thunder and lightning out there. Let me just put that there. Cheers, everybody. It's a soft drink, this one. It is pina colada. It's delicious. Okay. Where are we? I have got Yvonne just joining. Everybody's loving the graphics. Yeah, he set the bar high now, hasn't he? Oh, did you hear that rumble? There's loads of thunder lightning happening around me. I'm just going to crack on and hopefully it won't affect the broadband and we're just going to go through it. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Chris and Nikki. Thank you for joining. I have got... I presume everybody that says yes, you would like 3D projects, or you like doing 3D projects. Brilliant. I've got Lynn joined us. I've got Pauline. Hi, Patricia. Oh, Patricia, thank you for sending me stars. Mwah. They will help me to do more lives and demonstrations. I have Iris. Oh, Vanessa says there's no sound. Is there sound? Yes. Dave says there is sound. I've got Cynthia, Janet, okay. I've got loads of messages. Oh, everybody's liking that, would love 3D projects. Margaret, I love your answer. She's put, I love doing 3D projects. So I guess you guys would like me to do something like it. Oh, Vanessa says, never mind, it's her end. I have got, she says, hello everybody from a hot Texas. Julie, hello. She says, oh, Debbie, that sounds brilliant. Love 3D projects. Okay, it looks like everybody's wanting. I think the yeses are winning for us to do this new collection. Watch this space, everybody. I have got Maureen loves 3D. Hi, Susan. Teresa loves 3D. I have also got Karen would like them something else from cards. Yes. So the idea is I'm thinking of doing, I'm just designing it at the moment. I'm thinking of doing a collection that enables you to do a 3D card, but also you can then twist it and make more of a 3D project. Because all the elements really, I'm just planning it, okay? It will take a few months for me to plan it. I have got, oh, everybody's saying yes. Hi Terry, she says, hi Debbie and Dave. No, I don't do 3D. It is beautiful, but have no need. That's fine. I have also got Carmel, Jill and Joe. Hi Debbie, I love 3D projects. I have got Jennifer. She says, love making 3D projects. I've made a house and a windmill amongst other things, all in card. Sylvie likes it as well. And hi Lorraine, she does as well. She says, yes, I love 3D and giving it as a gift for birthdays. Okay, loads of you. Lynn says, hi Debbie, can remember you from Heathfield. From Heathfield?
Kids Club.
Kids Club? Is that, are you on about Heathfield in Darlington? Lynn, what do you mean? Because I'll tell you something, I can't remember yesterday. And the week I've had, how many miles did we do?
What, 1800?
We did 1,800 miles in about 4 days. Or was it 5 days? It's all a bit of a blur. I have got, Valerie says, not sure, would prefer to see what they look like. Good answer. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn. Mwah. Thank you for sending me stars. That helped me to do more demonstrations and also live shows. Oh gosh, I'm trying to read all the messages. There's so many of you on tonight. Thank you for joining me tonight. I've got Dulcie says, hi Debbie and Dev and lovely crafters. I've got Natalie says, hi, just joining for the live. I love 3D projects. I have Peter saying, hi Debbie and Dev and all the crafting family. Hope you're all enjoying the weather. Thank you for last night's workshop. It must be Julie, not Peter, I think. She said, thank you for last night's workshop. I could not leave it alone. I've used the tissue paper. Oh, brilliant. That's amazing. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Debbie and everybody. Been watching you on Chateau DIY Repeats. Just shows the change you have made. Keep busy. Yeah, we haven't done anything for a few weeks now because we've had to focus on Debbie Moore Designs with all the Christmas launches. And this is the problem. Dave and I really work full time. You know, we would love to spend more time on the chateau, but obviously we're working late in the evenings. I do workshops, so really it's the weekend. And then of course we need a day off. So 9 times out of 10 we only have maybe 1 day or half a day on the chateau at the moment. So yes, Barbara, I have loads of plans to get things going. I just need to catch up with everything and get everybody back from holidays. It is Julie, she's confirmed it is her. I have Peggy just joined us as well. Thank you, Peggy. Tracy, oh bless you, said, evening Debbie, Dave and Crafton family. My daughter's friend, her mother has just rushed to hospital with a stroke. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Send in love and prayers, okay, at this difficult time. I've got more and more of you joining. Thank you. Wendy says, do you have the code for the Christmas Town card ships, please? I have looked on the website but can't find them. We've got them on tonight's show, Wendy. Okay, so, and I've got some amazing samples. Oh my goodness, I think I might have 100 samples to show you tonight. So you're going to be full of inspiration. Especially for anybody that is not too sure what to do for Christmas. I have some beautiful designs and I've got every day on tonight, of course, as well. I have Marsha says, Debbie, have to tell you, the crafting month for July is so beautiful. Have prompt lots of inspiration. That's amazing. So what Marsha's on about, if anybody is part of the Crafting Month Topper subscription, they've all gone out. And I'm sure you are going to enjoy that lovely collection. Oh, Julie would like 3D projects as well. Hi, Lena. She loves 3D projects as well as Dulcie. I've got Peggy says Jessica is great. Hope she has a great holiday. Yes, She's probably still at the office because I rang her just before we started and I said, what time are you finishing? And she's like, I don't know. She's trying to get everything done, so because obviously poor Zoe will be trying to catch up with everything, and Sharon is going to hopefully help with some days. I've got Susan just joined us. She said, hi Debbie from a very warm in Derbyshire. Looking forward to the show. Thank you. And Lorraine, hello. She said, Debbie, I love last night's class. That's so much so it was gone midnight before I finished. Thank you for your time. Oh, it is. I mean, I'm going to do finish mine off as well. I'm so glad that you enjoyed last night's junk journal, showing you how to create a no-sew book. Why? I mean, there's nothing wrong with anybody. I mean, you all know how much I love sewing and creating bookbinding techniques and doing my own journals. However, the no-sew technique is easy, isn't it? And you can do it any size. So I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Oh, I've got Lucille joined us. She says, bonsoir tout le monde. How is everybody? Is Dave not too disappointed for the England defeat?
As much as France's defeat.
Lucille, he says no.
We'll meet France on Saturday.
I have got Karen just joined us. I've got Jill. Wow. I've got Christine. Good evening, Debbie, Dave, and Thursday Crafters. It was lovely to see you at Doncaster. You look lovely. Bless you. It was lovely to meet you as well. And it's nice to actually have a kind of, I see so many people on YouTube and Facebook, and when you actually get to meet people in real life, okay, see their faces, you go, oh, hello, Christine. Hi, Teresa. You know, it is lovely to meet people. But yet again, we can't always get to craft shows. So this is what I love about our live shows. Because I kind of feel like I know you. Some of you have been following me for years and we get to chat. So it is so nice. Hi, Margaret. Thank you for joining. Just put good evening, Debbie and Dave and everybody. Hope you're all well. Hugs to all who need them, definitely. Vanessa says, did you have time to resend the link for the workshop last night for those in the US who had issues? So Vanessa, I have had a look at the files. Now the files are the right size. So what I'm going to try and do is see if I can convert them for those of you who are in the States. So I will be sending that out tomorrow for everybody part of the workshop. But the files themselves, we've checked them out and they are the right size for UK paper. So I'm going to look into that and get that sorted out. Kay, hello, she says, good evening all. Look at you, Debbie. I love a good thunderstorm. You and me both. At the moment, there is lightning half. It's quite funny because the sky is half blue, this bit, and this bit's all black and grey. We'll see. Hopefully, nothing will affect the lives, everybody. Where am I with it? Peggy, loved the workshop yesterday. It was great. Brilliant. Thank you. I have got loads and loads of you joining. Remember, if I haven't said hi to you, say hi again. Oh, Karen would like to do more 3D. I've got Iris, hello, who would like 3D projects as well. Sharon says, I can hear the thunder on my headset. It's that loud. Okay. Hi, Jackie. Patricia says, received my gorgeous monthly craft papers today. Wow, the red is divine. So glad that you're enjoying it, Patricia. Marion says, started. We'll finish the junk journal over the weekend. I'm so glad. All of you are saying I can hear the thunder. It's rumbling at the moment. I have got, Jackie says, love 3D projects when I can work them out. Yeah, mine won't be complicated. I will be sorting that out. Lucille says, sometimes sound goes away and comes back. Hopefully you can all hear okay. Hi, Carol. I have got Rosemary joined us. Hi, Rosemary and Margaret. Mel says, can I borrow some of your energy, please? Do you know what? Lots of people say that. I don't know. Where do I get my energy from? I was going to say coffee. But no, that's not true. I just think, I don't know. People said to me, why am I so hyper? A lot of people call me Crafty Tigger. I just love what I do. I love chatting with you guys. I just think I think what it is, I don't know if you know, years ago, I had an accident. Oh my goodness, how long ago is this? Let me just work this out. About 19 years ago, maybe. I think that's when it is. And when I worked for QVC Germany, I ended up hurting my back, and I couldn't walk properly for probably 2 years, and the right side, I couldn't move it. So it makes me want to do everything. So I think that's where it comes from. Life's too short, just go for everything. And I go to the extreme, don't I? Oops, I have lost my mic. Can you all hear me? 1 second. My mic is just fallen down. So I'm just going to put my mic back on there. Hopefully you can hear me okay over my hair. Okay, Wendy, hello. Thank you for joining us. Carolyn says, you must sell some of that tissue paper. It's beautiful. We'll get some more stock in. Thank you for that. And Wendy would like 3D. Hi, Nicola would like 3D as well. And Sarah. And said, have a wonderful time on holiday, Jessica. Yep, she went tonight, or she's going tonight. Would love to know more about the Crafton month. Okay, I will get that sorted out. We actually are going to be talking to you about that, because we'll be talking about that next week, because we have a special Chateau show next week. I've got Angela joining. Oh, Angela, mwah. Thank you for sending me some stars. I help to do more lives and demonstrations. Oh, and Jackie as well. I'm blowing a kiss to you and everybody else for all your support. You guys are amazing. Angela says, Debbie, have you sent the invoices out for Tuesday, as I've not received them? As I said earlier in the show, not all of them are gone out, so don't panic. And what I'm doing is, the order tonight will just merge them, okay? It has just been issue after issue that we've had the last few days, so all I can do is apologize. I am on it. I'm going to do some tonight, and I'm going to do some tomorrow, so don't you worry about it. And of course, you can merge them if anybody is ordering tonight, which I tell you every week, you don't have to. Just enjoy the community. Hi, Anna. Thank you for joining me. Oh, bless you. And you've sent me some stars. Mwah. You can have a kiss as well. Wendy says, love the workshop, Debbie. My granddaughter saw it today and claimed it. She wanted me to leave a couple of pages blank at the back so she can do some drawings in them. Oh, that's lovely. And Jackie, thank you, as I said, for the stars. And I've got more and more people join us. Right, everybody, if I've said hello, if I haven't said hello to you, say hi again. We are going to get started, because I'm a bit worried about our broadband. We're in the middle of a storm tonight. Don't forget to give me some like and share over on YouTube. Deb, can you give me how many people are on and where we are with likes? Let's just see how everybody is.
53 on YouTube, 28 likes.
Okay, so only half of you like me on YouTube. And what about Facebook?
45 and 43 reacting.
45 and 43. YouTube's beating. So more people on YouTube like me than people on Facebook. No, the other way around. More people on YouTube like me, because I've only got half the likes, and there is more of you on Facebook, so thank you for that. Please don't forget to give me some thumbs up. Terry, that invoice will be coming through tomorrow as well, so don't panic. We're just catching up with all our invoicing tomorrow, and what I'll do, actually, I'll send you an email. Yes, Carolyn, I will merge. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Mwah. For sending me stars, and thank you for all your support. I do like what Sharon's put. She says, I think the reason you're so full of happy beans is because you have a very supportive hubby and lots of followers that love you and your products. That is so true. Okay, but that's not the only reason I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy, I suppose, that I'm here. Yes, sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days. And even though today has been a, oh my goodness day, it happens, it could be much worse, okay? And that's how I see life. Life is short and you should enjoy every minute you can. You are not late to see, you're just on time. I have got, I think, who is on YouTube? I'm just trying to remember. She said, "Good evening, everybody. Now on YouTube to support you." I think that it's called Biz Bells Lou. I'm trying to remember who that name is, okay? There is so many of you have different names on YouTube. I think it could be Lucille. There's storms all over France.
Yeah, storms in the area. Oh, it's back on.
Back on.
Back on.
Please try again later. It says unable to connect to YouTube.
You've got YouTube's back. YouTube's on.
YouTube's on. Is Facebook?
It appears so.
I'll just see if somebody says hi to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I need messages. You're frozen now. Lost you. Okay. I'm back. I have to keep leaving and coming back. You are back on Facebook. Hi, Debbie. Margaret says, hi, Jennifer. I don't know what's happening to YouTube, though. We might have lost YouTube, but we haven't lost Facebook. I don't know how to reconnect. It says, unable to connect to chat. Please try again. Okay. So, let me just see where we are with everything. Cynthia, hi. Sarah says, Facebook is back. Brilliant. You're sending me, somebody's sending me some likes. Brilliant. Cara says, I think the storm is affecting you. You have just been off and back again.
Yes.
Oh, YouTube is back. I can see me moving.
Yes. You might just need to refresh the page to get the chat working.
Oh, I need to refresh the page. Let's do that. Technology. It's going to be a long evening. It's like a game. Oh, you're back. Brilliant. No, you're here, Debbie. Moved over to YouTube. Right. Got you. Margaret, hi. Dawn, hello. Sorry I'm late. Made a pot of roast for lunch. Just got kitchen cleaned up. Well, you haven't missed anything. YouTube's playing up and Facebook's playing up. I think I might be back. I think. I've got Margaret over on YouTube as well. Peggy says you're on. We're here. Hi, Lena. Thank you, guys. Christine, thank you. Just 1 second. What's going on? There we go. Gone back over to YouTube as Facebook is not working now. Have been in and out a lot. Like a yo-yo. Well, it's a storm. Okay. Facebook. Yep, everybody's back. Well, the storm, don't you think it's gone away, Dave? We think the storm has gone. It's not over us anymore, but that doesn't mean anything. Marion says I've gone again. No. Hi, Debbie. Have you on Facebook? Margaret says. Betty says I'm here. Caroline, hello. I don't think I said hi to you. She says I'm on YouTube and all is okay. Okay, so I can see everybody's back. Lucille, Lorraine. So hopefully you all go back. How are the numbers? Okay, on Facebook at the moment. Hi, Elaine and Angela. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get started, I think. Do you want to check the numbers, Dave, for me? Everybody seems to be back on.
50 on Facebook, 60 on YouTube, even more.
Right. We're back, everybody. So we're going to start the show, and God willing, we're not going to get, disconnected again because of a storm in France. To be fair, we do need the rain because everything looks so grey. Well, is grey the right word? Beige? So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so hi Angela, glad you're back. Now, let's talk about tonight's show. So I've gone a bit silly tonight. Well, I'm always silly, but this one, I've got new things to show you. So we're going to start off with the first item. Somebody asked me if I did any type of goth Christmas, and I thought, you know what, we do have one, so let's put it on as Debbie's Delightful Deal. So I'm going to talk to you how the system works, especially if we've got some new people on this evening. Now, I will say at the top of the hour, you do not need to order anything. Seriously, just enjoy the community. We have some demonstrations, I've got loads of inspiration, loads of things happening. However, if you do want to order, the prices are on the side. How the system works, we are live across YouTube and also Facebook at the moment. If you want to order, all you need to do is put the comment, or I should say the code FB4324 that you see there next to your name. And what will happen, I will then, tomorrow morning when I actually process the show, will send you an email invoice. And all the email invoices, the outstanding ones, will all go out together. And if you've actually pre-ordered before with anything for this week, I will merge them so it's only one postage and one email invoice. But how it works is, we'll put the information up for anybody that's new, is you need to make sure after the show you send me your email address and your postal address, because we are an interactive demonstration and buying show. Simply put the code in the comments and it'll be allocated to you. And as I said, I'll be sending out an email invoice tomorrow. And when you get it, it's so easy to use my system. All you need to do is click on it and you can pay. How are we going with systems, Dev? Payment systems. Are you still sorting it?
Yes.
Okay, so we have, you can pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal, and you can even pay over 3 installments with PayPal interest free. My website is debbimoredesigns.com, and if you don't receive your email invoice by Friday, because I will get these all out if you're watching this live tonight, please contact us on 07553 457 168, or you can send us an email at info@debbimoredesigns.com, or you can private message us at Debbie More Designs. As I said to you earlier, Jessica, who is the manager of the office in the UK, she's on holiday for 2 weeks, okay? So if you ring enough, it'll be me that you'll probably get, especially at the beginning of the week, and then Zoe will be doing the rest of the week. And then any queries on emails and Messenger, I'll be trying to catch up with everything tomorrow and the beginning of the week. So I think that's all the T's and C's sorted out, all the housekeeping. Now remember, this is your time as well. So if you have any questions or queries or concerns, pop them in the chat and I will try to answer them. Okay, let me just email a couple of people. Answer messages. It's because Tim, hello, he says, I did email a few days ago but not heard back. It's about the magazine download. I seem to have Art Deco type Christmas, other ones are animals. So Tim, as I said, we are a small team. If you only emailed 2 days ago, it does take, you should have got a bounce back email to say that we're dealing with it, okay, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. But essentially, I will make sure I'll have a look at it tomorrow afternoon, okay, as I will be invoicing everybody in the morning. So I'll write that down, Tim, email. Okay, I can see everybody already ordering it. Jackie says, I love Twilight, got the CD. Carolyn says, had a problem with my Adobe, which I pay for. Had to visit my control panel to click on repair, which solved my problem. Thank you for that tip, Carolyn. So if anybody's having issues with Adobe, there's a tip from Carolyn. Valerie, hello. She says, I need to make an 80th birthday card. I know you have a kit and I have it, but cannot remember the collection. Can you please help? Well, there was the Daisy one. Would have the 80th on, and also we have Art Deco, so it depends which theme you want. And also we got a new kit on today as well, that I'm going to be showing you of what's coming up. So let's go back to Debbie's Delightful Deal. Now remember, I said this all the time, just enjoy the show, and if you have any questions I will try to answer it live, and if I'm misanswering it, please bear in mind that if I'm misanswering your question, you need to send an email via messenger, or send a message via email or messenger, because otherwise it won't pick up. Because after the show, what happens is the algorithm will take the codes and that will show me what needs to be invoiced. It won't show me any missed messages. Hopefully that makes sense. Marilyn, you are just on time. We've had some technical issues with a storm here in France, but we're going to get started. Right, Debbie's Delightful Deal. Normally $9.99. This is Twilight Digital Download. It is Twilight Christmas. If we zoom in, you can see it. So there you go. So you have got everything on there. You have got toppers in there, you've got backing papers, $3.99, you've got decoupage, and it has that hint of Christmas with the images as well. So if that's something that you like, that type of theme, it is FB4324. Now we'll put the front camera on, just to let you know that all the products that are on tonight's show are in the live section. So if you want to check, you can. Now, Betty, you said still not received my voucher from Like and Share 2 weeks ago. Well, Jess, I did say, Betty, have you confirmed your details? If you haven't confirmed your details, okay, that'd be why you haven't had your gift voucher. But also, if I haven't replied, if you have confirmed your details and I haven't replied, that means we haven't got to it yet. So please be a little bit patient. You will get your prize, okay, but we are working through them as quickly as possible. What you all have to understand, everybody, is there is just 7 of us now, okay? We have Zoe and Jessica in the office in the UK. Then we have a couple of designers that work from home, which is Helen and Gordon. Dave and I also work from home. Well, actually, we work from France in the office. And then, obviously, Lois has now started to help with a couple of the sample size of things. And she works from home. So Jessica and I are the only people that deal with admin. So please bear with us while we try to catch up, okay? And if you want anything urgent, the best thing to do is contact us over the phone. Hopefully that sense, everybody. So Betty, if you sent it on Messenger, that's because for the last week, remember, I have been out of the office, which means when I'm out of the office for a week, nobody does Messenger because there's nobody. So I will get it sorted out. Hi Teresa, thank you for joining us. I've got so many messages coming up. It is really, I bet you're not being a pest. You just want your little gift. You will get it sorted out, and we are going to move on to the next item because I've just been told the time. We're going to look at FB4325. Got to show you some samples first. Look at this. Oh my goodness, let me just show you. Horse Meadow multi-buy. I had this on at the weekend, everybody, and I've got some amazing samples from Nikki and Lois and somebody else. I think it was Heather as well. Let me show you some samples. Okay, so this is, how cool are these? Horse Meadow multi-buy. Gorgeous, gorgeous designs, everybody. These are the multi-buy we'll show you. If you like horses or you know somebody that does horses, honestly, look at that. I love that paper. That's one of my favorite papers. It really is a beautiful collection. You got little folds, you got sentiments in there. You can mix and match it with different dyes. Okay, you got the tags in there as well. You can mix it in with everything. There you go. Look at that. And then we have this one as well. So many messages on here. Let me show you this. There we go. So we've got shape ones. Beautiful, beautiful designs, but we'll show the kit. I will answer some questions in a minute. Let me just show you this kit. This is FB4325. So obviously if you want the individual items, we'll zoom in so you can see it. What you're getting is the physical kit, which are all those toppers. They're all different. And then you've got all those beautiful backing papers that you can see further down. And then you get the download, everybody, of the bags and boxes. You're getting all that for $22.99. Okay, and of course you're going to get the forever code for the physical kits. It is an amazing price. Jackie says, bought this kit and it's stunning. My sister lost a horse last week and there is a horse in there that is the double. She loved it. Oh, Jackie, that's amazing. Okay. Just got a horse medal in. It's a beautiful kit. It is gorgeous. Remember, this is on for a limited time at these multi-buys. So if you want it, go for it. If you love horses, you're not going to be disappointed with this collection. I will be putting it, all the cards on our Inspiration Hub when Dave gets a minute, because he looks after the Inspiration Hub. We're putting the cards on. So we're going to put the front camera on because I'm going to answer a couple of messages. So, Teresa, she says, I had an email today saying my order has been cancelled. I didn't cancel anything and there wasn't an order number. Teresa, I thought you wanted the physical kit instead of the download of issue 77. And we just cancelled that item off we just swapped it over. So let me know if that's correct. If not, I'll get it sorted out. Terry says, wish I could remember what I bought in the last 2 weeks. It will be on a quote, okay, and I can always send that to you. Mare says, got mine. Haven't had a go at making anything yet, but I will. Oh, that's brilliant, okay. It is a gorgeous one. Wendy says, not sure if I have it. I will check after show. No problem. You can take advantage of it, okay. So many messages coming through. I'm going to try and get through them as quickly as possible. I have a young girl who personalising one of your boxes with it. Brilliant. Glad you are liking the collection, everybody. To Rita, I ordered FB4319. I think I forgot to put the D on. That was on Tuesday. Don't worry, Rita. I will make sure that we'll put the D on it. Hi Jane, no problem. She says, have to go and catch up now as my computer man has arrived to fix my printer. No problem, Jane, take care. Right, everybody, so that was horse medal, and let me show you those cards again. We'll put the top camera on. Remember, you are getting all the toppers. You can mix it in. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? You can mix it in with your dies, okay? If you've got your lace die, that's a gorgeous one that go with it. Your bunting as well. You can do it. This is a good idea. Nikki's done this. She's actually used stripes, cut it in stripes for the paper. You can even do easel cards with it as well. And mix in some of your lace with them. You can do your shape cards. You've got tags in there. Really beautiful range. And just as I have this, it is a beautiful collection. It is really good. There you go. Look at that. The physical kit is not cancelled. Teresa, don't panic. It's all been sorted, okay? It was just tidying up so we didn't get confused, and we wanted to make sure you got the correct item. Remember, issue 77 has only just come in. So we're just getting it all processed. I know all the subs have gone out, and then we're processing the orders. How lovely is that? Isn't that gorgeous? I love that little cute one. Oh, and that one's one of my favorite images. How beautiful is that card, everybody? Bring in some, look at the rope feel of it. And it goes gorgeous with this beautiful paper. If we put the full kit on again, that'd be great. Absolutely gorgeous. Karen says, everybody, I hope everybody is okay. Going to have to watch and catch up from work. I got to take Boo out now because it's cooled down a little bit. Yep, it is cooling down here as well. Look at that. The papers are just gorgeous. If anybody wants them as individual collections, individual sets, of course you can have it. But to be honest with you, everybody, the best deal is that you're going to get 16 different topper sheets with all those on and sentiments. Then you're going to get those 12 backing papers. And then look at all the bags and boxes to be able to print off as well. And a forever code for only $22.99. Of course, if you want the download, it is $17.99 and it's FB4325D. Now, something that I absolutely love is the new collection, Summer Melody. Oh, let me just show you it in real life before I go. Can we just put the top camera on a second, please? I just need to show everybody how gorgeous this is. I've just got the papers here for the horse meadow. Not that one, that's the wrong one. That one. And we're going to do a little card with this. So very quickly, because you can see all the different ones. I mean, look at the sentiments. All this on here. Does it have any envelopes? No. Not yet. I can put it on my list. There's only so much I can do, everybody. We don't have a big team to get all these, okay? However, we have something exciting happening next week to do with envelopes. So watch this space. Oh, look at those tags out there, lovely. So you're going to have those on there. I've got some without sentiments as well. Look, keep on going. Everyone is different now. I need to show you the papers. The papers are also available on their own, but look at the papers. Beautiful papers that you can use with the ones as other techniques and other designs. Look at that. Now the one that I really, really love is that one. Look at that one. Or is it that one? They're all lovely. I can't help but share with you how gorgeous they are. So this is Horse Meadow, and of course you also get the download of that. All those mini bags, pillow boxes and boxes to create some beautiful finished packaging to go with this collection. So we're going to do a quick demo actually. So let's move this out, and somewhere under here is my demo. It is a gorgeous collection. If anybody has any questions on it, let me know. We are going to do a little demo. All right, so everybody, let's move this out the way. So remember, if you have any of your dies, they work beautifully. I love, I have a fan on, so everything's being blown away. So if you have, look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? That is the swirl dies. Okay, there's still some in stock. They just finish everything off. So I just want to share with you. So here's a little card, okay? All you do is simply cut so far, about halfway, and go back, forward and back, and then put it in, and it creates a little stepper card. And you can have it however you want to. So as you can see, it's been backed, and look, you can actually have that on there and have that on there. And then I've got all these extras, and if you want to bring in some more paper, you have that option. So we're going to put it all together. Yes, you can have the download. For the download for just the papers, and of course you can. So what I'm doing is sticking this all together. So this is a stepper card. So I'm going to have this on here, everybody, but I don't put adhesive on the top bit. So I'm just going to put adhesive on this bit, like so. This is going to go on that. Lovely horse, isn't it? And then the tag is going to go on here, like that. But I've got some ribbon that I'm just going to thread through. This is Chateau lace, everybody. I know a lot of you have already got the Chateau lace. I'm just going to put that in there. And what I might do is just thread it through and pull. There we go. Push that. That's going to sit on there. And then what I'm doing is somewhere on my scissors, and we're going to cut it. Debbie, is it possible to have some embellishments without text? And I like some of your inserts that we can put in the text ourselves in our own language. Okay, I will do that. There is embellishments on here without text actually. But yes, no problem, Karen, I will do that. So I'm just putting some glue on that bit. This is going to sit at an angle. So there is my base done, and then the next thing is layering everything up. So what I tend to do, everybody, is I layer. I decide what I want, okay? You can then, this is how I work everything, you know. I can think, right, okay, do I want the happy birthday just especially for you? But then I have got these ones as well. Some of my best friends never say a word. So you've got things like that, but then you've got this in here, so you can actually stick this in here if you wanted to. What I'm doing is, this is the doily die, and then I'm going to put this on here like so. So what I'm doing is I am just going to have this gorgeous lace effect. So I'm going to go with this one, and I'm just going to cut it to there. Debbi, if I ordered Physical 77 on the website, will I still get the free mouse download as a gift, or was it on special offer? It was on special offer, Karen. Okay, so put it on here and I will do it for you. Put it in the feed and then I will sort it out for you. But at the moment, that offer is off. Okay, that offer was only for last week. For anybody ordering issue 77, pre-ordering it, okay? And to be fair, it's still not in, so if you want to order it now, that'll be fine. So I need a pricking tool. Where's my pricking tool? Aha, hiding. It is so pretty. I totally agree with you. So I am just adding elements. So, adding that on that. There we go. And then I'm just going to add some real flowers, like so. One there. And then I'm just doing some tuck-ins. Yes, Mare, if you ordered it last week, it would have come with a freebie. So I'm going to just... Now, one of the things I do is something called tuck-ins, where you just literally tuck it in like so. And then I've got all these extras. Just going to add that on that. There we go. Put these on here. I'm just pressing this down. Hold it still. I think I'm still here, okay. Somebody said I'd gone. No, I haven't gone. So look how it's all coming together. Then I want to actually just have a little bit of a doily, like so. So what I do is pinch it to make it look like a, obviously it is a real doily. This is off our gorgeous little 3D die. Having that on that. Then I have got this lovely embellishment, so I'm just going to sit that on top of that. But I'm just going to add some foam pads. Now you will know somebody that will absolutely love this card. Okay. Now, if you would like to win this card, put the word win in the comments, everybody. And I will pick somebody to win this lovely card. I will sign it, but you won't get it for 2 weeks because I'm not back over the UK for 2 weeks. And then I'm going to put this little top, actually I'm going to put it on the back. So if you would like to win, put it on there. Put the word win and I will pick somebody and I'll put it on Facebook in the newsletter to win this gorgeous card. Okay, so I have this on here. So you have the saying that sometimes too much, so I'm not going to add any more to there. But how lovely is that? And then to finish off the card, everybody, I am going to put this on here. Some gems. Always finish off the gems. There is a formula when it comes to card making. You need to make sure you have embellishments and gems. Now, this colour palette, everybody, is more on the silver than gold. So I'm using silver gems. I'm just making sure the glue comes out. So what I'm doing is, these are the brand new swirls that give you choices to put gems in. So I'm using a leaf one, so I'm going to put a gem there. And then I'm going to have one on here. And then I'm going to have one here. Going to have one there. There we go. And then I need to know what I've done with my picky uppy, and then I'm going to use some of these. Actually, no, that's too big. This is the bling box. They're in stock if anybody wants any. Simply get your gems and just finish it off like so. All right, remember, if you like to win this, put in the comments win, and I'll pick somebody and I'll announce it to win this card. One more. There we go. How lovely is that, everybody? I might add some more gems later. Okay, right, everybody. Debbie, loads of you putting messages in. Thank you, guys. We'll put the front camera on. So it is a pretty card, absolutely gorgeous. I love horses. This horse here, by the way, is my grandfather's horse. He used to race horses. It's called Sunicelli. In the 80s, he used to race horses and had a racing stable, he called it, and had different, obviously, race horses. And that was one of them, Sunicelli. So I wanted him to be in my horse collection. So if you love horses, go for this collection. Let's put that picture on. Remember, these prices will only stay for one more week as a multi-buy, and then they'll go back individually. So if you'd like that card kit, it is FB4325, but we are going to move on because we have so much. Hi, Anne, thank you for joining us. It is a bit crazy here. We are moving on to the next set that we have. And it is, oh my goodness me, where are we? Yes, Summer Melody. So I'm going to go a bit faster and I will do another demo on this, but let's go and have a look at Summer Melody. Now, cards. Now, I've got some amazing cards. Nicola did, and I think Lois might have done some of these. Let me just check. Okay, so let's show you some samples. This is a multi-buy. And I love robins. Okay, it is so beautiful. They remind me of my grandfather. Hi Eileen, so glad you're enjoying it. Let me show you some amazing cards that the team have been working on. Robins are not just for Christmas. Okay, I mean, look at that. How gorgeous is that? This is from the new Summer Melody collection. Okay, normally $37.97, but how lovely is that? Mix it in. Okay, with your ribbons, your dies, you've got your choices on there. I'm showing you the papers. Oh my goodness, look at these papers. Aren't they gorgeous? Okay, oops, there you go. I love that scene, isn't that lovely? So you've got those, okay, you can mix it in with your dies. You can see that they've used the new lace dye on there. Rip it, look at the flowers look so 3D, don't they? So these are the new Robin collection, everybody. And it's FB4326. Physical kit is only $22.99, and you are going to get so much. I mean, look at this paper, everybody. How lovely is that? You can use it as an insert as you want. Okay, add some lace to it. Create some lovely 3D scenes. It's got some beautiful sentiments. Mix in with your mirror card. The world needs more of you. How lovely is that? Hello, lovely. And it's the flowers that I love. Look how 3D that is. That is just one layer. So this is FB4326. You can create such... This is the card I did actually on live. This is the card I laid out on the on Hobby Maker when I was doing the demonstration. Mix in if you got the die. Okay, the music die. Welcome to our garden. How lovely is that collection? It really is. Let me just show you what you're going to get. Okay, you are going to be getting a total, okay, of all those toppers. We'll zoom in. All those beautiful toppers, they're all there for you. Some have sentiments, some haven't got sentiments. You can see this one I'm looking at says, think happy, be happy. It's one of my favorite quotes. And look at them. Loads. You've got square ones, you've even got A6 ones. And if you zoom down, you've got papers. I've actually got the real kit here in real life, so I'm going to be showing you it in a second. Look at that. Now, let's move these cards out the way and let me show you some of these gorgeous toppers. There. Look how beautiful that is, everybody. Look at the designs. I've done it so there's no sentiments in some of them. And then I've also done it this way. I mean, look at that. Isn't it just lovely? And then what I wanted you to be able to do is create different shapes. And you can cut into it or you can just leave it as it is. You have got for every occasion. Look at that. Enjoy the little things. Live, love, laugh. Or laugh, love, live. Really is beautiful. Okay. So some of them you have got duplicates, but you haven't got duplicates on all. I've wanted to give you choices. You got a happy anniversary as well. Home is wherever I am with you. Really lovely collection, everybody. Okay, so you see you've got some duplicates on there, so you can enjoy it. You've got some quotes. Friends like you make the world a better place. Really lovely. FB4326. If you want the multi-buy, you are getting your toppers. You're going to get 16 of them, pre-printed on my 250 GSM silk card. Then wait till you see the papers. Look at these papers. You got papers. Look at that paper. Okay, if anybody wants them individually, let me know. The best price is, of course, having it as a multi-buy. These are the papers. Look, cute little robin you have got in here. Okay, of course they come with a forever code. This is good as a paper, but then you can cut them out, whatever you want to do to create some beautiful scenes. You can use it as inserts. Of course, this will be nice on A3, like wrapping paper. Oh, another sheet of toppers. And then you get this here. You get your bags and boxes. $22.99 instead of $37.99. Get it while stocks last. Honestly, there's so much on here, honestly, for you to actually use. Love this collection. The robins are gorgeous. They are. Sorry, I put the wrong number. Can I cancel it, a physical kit, and get the download? Of course you can. If you want the download, everybody, it's FB4326D. It is only $17.99, and you'll get everything I've just shown you. So we're moving on because we're going to put the front camera on and talk to you about Christmas robins. Okay? On Tuesday, I showed you one sheet. I didn't have the whole of the collection to hand. I now have the whole collection. So some of you have already ordered it. So if you've already ordered it, don't order it again. It is, what is it? It is FB4321. It's the one that we had on Tuesday. I want to show you the whole thing. Yes, you can have the toppers kit coming on its own. Of course you can. Karen says, I've ordered it on Tuesday after catching up from the previous week. I'm not sure if it's been picked or not. Karen, it won't be picked because it's not come in. Okay, the stock hasn't come in for the extra stock. I think it's, well, actually, no, that's not true. Some of it came in today, but it hasn't been going out. It'll be going out next week. Okay, so bear with us while it's all being processed. So let me just show you. This is the item. FB4321. Let's zoom in. So I showed you one sheet. Here is the whole of the sheet. We zoom in because you get free envelopes. That's what it says. So look at all of them. So these are the vintage topper Christmas robins, the vintage robins topper kit with free envelope download. So for anybody who wants this as a physical, some of you have already ordered it, so don't need to order it again. It is FB4321, and it comes with 16, can you see, 16 different sheets there, loads of different robins. Robins with hats, you've got A6, you've got squares, So many. Go further down. Look at that there. You have got it as a download. If you want it as a download, I've done it at a silly price, $6.99, and then you get all the envelopes to go with them. Okay? Ready for you to download. Hi, Alison. Yes, you might have to watch and catch up. We've just had horses and we've just had summer robins. Now we're looking at Christmas robins. $8.99 for 16 sheets. Okay? And then all the matching envelopes as a download. But seriously, the download is silly price. I've done it as a special. These prices will go up to full price when it comes in next week. Okay? If you've already ordered it, don't order it again. It'll be on to your order. It'll be allocated on your invoice, and I'll be sorting all that tomorrow. But take advantage of these prices because you know that's an amazing deal. Okay? Especially because it comes with all those matching envelopes. Now, I have actually done, because people have been asking me for bags and boxes for Christmas. So we have done that one for toppers, but then what we've got is FB4327, the Christmas vintage robins. Have I given the wrong one?
Yep, 24328.
No.
Yeah.
Have I got the wrong sheet? Wait a minute. Oh, I've looked at the wrong sheet. I know, but that was on top of the other one. Sorry, everybody. I'm looking at the wrong one. We'll come back to 27, Dave. So FB4328. And it is our vintage Christmas robins, bags and boxes. I need glasses now to read. Look how tiny that is. That is so tiny. So if anybody would like matching bags and boxes, you can do that. Okay. Sharon's, hi, she says, I've ordered the robins. My brother will be wanting me to make his cards from his collection. It is gorgeous. It is such a lovely collection. I totally agree with you. Let me show you the new vintage Christmas robins in the bags and boxes. If you want, no, not that one. Have I put the wrong code on?
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? Because I had the old list. So that is a cube box. So have a look at the 27. Yes, that's what I've done wrong. You know, it's a long day. It's a long week. Right, everybody, there it is. So we'll zoom in so you can see what you're going to get. If you want it as a physical, it's $9.99. But if you want it as a download, everybody, $6.99. FB4328. You got pillow boxes. You got rectangular boxes. You got bags as well. This you wouldn't have ordered on Tuesday because it's only new today. We only had the toppers on Tuesday. This is the bags and boxes. So if you want the bags and boxes, you can pop it down, FB4328. And honestly, it is it is a beautiful collection. I've also put some tags in there as well to finish off your packaging. And you've got pillow boxes, rectangle, and mini bags. Of course, they come with a download, a forever code, but if you want a forever code, or I should say if you want just the download, $6.99, everybody. It is FB4328. Oh, Alison, I've just seen your message. She says, hi, Debbie, thanks. I'm waiting for my Chateau Chimay lace from a little while ago. That's a bit weird, Alison. They all went out. I will have a look into that tomorrow and send you a message. I wonder if it's been lost in the post, Alison. Because they've all gone out, all those. Chateau Chimay lace. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Yes, no problem, Patricia. You can add it to your order. FB4328, everybody. Take advantage of these prices because you know they will go up in when the stock comes in. But these are the brand new Christmas vintage robins bags and boxes. Oh, Alison said I did message you. I'll have a look. I don't understand that. I'll have a look, Alison. I will say, Alison, I have been out of the office for about 10 days. So I will have a look at that messenger. So sorry about that, but you know I'll get you sorted. Okay. Messenger. Right, now, because I want everybody to try, look at the next item, FB4329. A lot of you are new to downloads. So I have done this adorable collection for you guys to try. It is only going to be at this price for a week. It will go back up to a fuller price than $3.99. $3.99 for a brand new collection is unheard of. But this is to create the most amazing little cube box cards. Okay, I'll show you what you create. We will do a demo on this if you've not done a cube box before. FB4329, $3.99. If we zoom in, you can see that you create a cube box, which is about this big, and then you have the mini cards and mini envelopes. This is great for basically if you actually make and sell. This is an amazing little gift box. You can actually create, the idea is you print off a sheet, you score down, you cut it into 3, and there are 9 different cards. And look, Karen, there is no sentiment on any of those imagery. Okay, we've done it like that so you can actually make it as a thank you card, a Christmas card. Honestly, you can do anything with that. $3.99, everybody. I'm not even going to say anything, okay? If you don't like robins, fair enough. But for $3.99, you are going to be able to create mini cards, 9 mini cards. And if you scroll down to the bottom, 9 mini envelopes. How cool is that? Look at them. They are just adorable. Okay, for $3.99. I've done that on purpose, so I would love everybody to have a go at creating a cube box. And if you have a look at the top on the cube box, it has a little grid, so it shows you how to lay it out. Can you see that? And can we zoom in any more, Dave, or not? So if you have a look at the top 2, look, it says numbers. They're all numbered, so you know what's what, and it lays it out to make a cube box. And then you have your envelopes and your little, basically your little gift cards or Christmas cards, wherever you want. $3.99, everybody. Go for it. Loving this. What a bargain. Yes, definitely. But this is only going to be for a week. I will be putting this price back up to maybe $6.99. Anna says these will be great for the young ones as their own cards. Yes, exactly. Carolyn says you can copy on paper and make inserts. That is so true. You can make some little inserts in that as well. FB4329, everybody. Mini cards and envelopes in a cube box for $3.99. So that is the Christmas vintage new robins that I want to show you. And talking of what's new, before I go on to the next one, I want to go, Dave, to FB4330. FB4330. So I've had a couple of people asking me about Christmas papers. Betty says, gift box with little presents and sweets for Christmas table with name tag on. What a brilliant idea. This is all about inspiration here at Debbie Moore Designs Crafting Family, isn't it? We're all sharing ideas of what you can do. So I've given you another deal, everybody. And this price will go up as well. So I've had a couple of messages saying that people, you're buying toppers for Christmas from different companies, and that's fine and all, but you want some backing papers. So I brought out vintage Christmas backing papers. They are just gorgeous. Carolyn says, first time I made a cube box, I put it together wrongly. You're not the only one, I did as well. And I even have a grid. I put the grid together. So we're going to have a look at FB4330, everybody. Vintage Christmas backing papers. This will go with your robins, okay? Even though the robins are a 6x6 topper, just a bit smaller than a 6x6. If you want backing papers to go with that or any others for vintage, look at this gorgeous collection. So Dave, it might be under 29. Let me just see what it might be under. Let me have a look. It is under 29. I'm out by one. Right, everybody. Look, I'll zoom in so you can see them all. I'll zoom in a little bit more. So you can see you're getting 12 different papers. You're going to get a forever code. Oh, look at the price of the download, everybody. How lovely are those? And then you can't see it, okay, but the bottom one, okay, there's a couple of scenes in the middle there, but they are just gorgeous. So if you want it as a physical, it is only $5.99. If you want it as a download, it is only $4.99. And I will bring up the toppers kit at the moment, so you can see that I've designed it to go with that if you want them. Okay, so this is FB4330, our Christmas vintage backing paper kit or download. Only $5.99 for these gorgeous pre-printed papers with a forever code. And honestly, it is just beautiful. And of course, okay, this is available as a download. If you want it as a download, put FB4330D. Karen said, love the music one. Yes, there's loads. You can print them off on tissue. You can print them off on rice paper. You can really have fun with this, okay? This is only available for about a week. The price will go back up. It's $5.99 and $4.99, which is unheard of for a brand new collection. You know that, everybody. So go for it while you still can with this amazing collection. Oh, I love that. Betty has put, if you have an A3 printer, you'll make a lovely wrapping paper. And Carolyn says, cut the trees out and place them on your cards as decoupage. Yes. So you have got a variety there that you can do. I know everybody's going crazy with this. Let me just bring up the actual toppers. So this is, can we leave that on, Dave? And on the other side, bring up FB4321. Thank you. It is gorgeous. Mare's liking the flowers. Yeah, the flowers are, and some of them have got hints of gold in. This is our brand new collection now. FB4321 is the toppers that I showed you on Monday. No, showed you Tuesday. Get the right date. And of course, I showed you one sheet, and you all went crazy for it. So the full collection is done of the toppers. Now we've designed them so you can actually do quick cards. If you're like me and have to do hundreds of cards, okay, and they have to be handmade, this is the kit for you. This is what we used to call cards made easy. Let me bring up the image of the toppers. So they're designed that you can cut out on one sheet. You have, on a couple of them, you have 2 6x6 or just smaller than 6x6 toppers. However, those backing papers will go with them, and that's how we've done it. So we zoom in, you'll be able to see that we've done it as a design that matches. So you've got different designs there. Can we bring in a little bit more? There you go. So they're all different, okay, but the idea is you can just cut it out and you've got sentiments. And Karen, did you notice that there isn't any sentiment on the main toppers? So you can put whatever you want. But for those of you that are after sentiments of ribbon strips, that all have those on these sheets that you can see. Then we've got some smaller ones that just literally to cut out. So that is FB4321 as a physical kit for 16 different sheets, $8.99. If you want the download, it is FB4321D. But if you go further up, Dave, these all come, everybody, with a download for envelopes. So you get the envelopes at the bottom of, as we go to the bottom of that image, you'll be able to see some of the envelopes that are laid out there, and the square envelopes, everybody. So that's what I'm trying to say. They work together. Yes, of course you can. No problem, Tina. You can swap them over. Betty says they'll be great on candles too. Yep, you have got Christmas robins with attitude. That's how we've called them. Vintage Christmas robins collection. So we have got 3 different kits. We have the toppers, we have the bags and boxes, we have the cube box, and of course we're going to bring up that backing paper picture of FB43. I think you've got 29, Dev, and they're the backing papers, and it's worth having for $5.99, everybody. Yes, you can put a D on, no problem whatsoever. Peggy, what have you put? FB4329 shows papers, not the box. Oh, on the website, Dev. Oh no. I know what's happened. Okay, Peggy, put let me just see. So you want the papers, Peggy? Okay, so I know what's happened. I need to resort the codes out on the website. Can you just put the front end of the website so I can just explain where they all are? Right. So everybody, yes, a few of the numbers are out of sync with what you have shown. Yeah, I'll tell you why. If everybody goes to products, I will get them updated, okay? And everybody goes to live, click on live, and I think it's page 14, okay? It doesn't matter, I will be updating them, but if you want to order direct, you can go into there, and 14 I think it is. Scroll down, and there is the robins, okay? We go to the next page. Oh, there you go. There is the multi-buy. And if you scroll down, it is, I have 27. That's the code there. So if you want the cube box, can you just change the price to pounds, please, Dev? It's in dollars, not dollars, euros. You can change the currency at the top, everybody. At the top there. We're going to go back down. Okay, if you want to go direct, there's the cube box, Peggy. You can go and buy that, but I will change the codes when I finish the show. I'm out by 1. I know what's happened. I amended something and then I didn't print off the list, and I continued. That's what I did, Dave, because you were in the file and I forgot. Right, okay. Peggy, you can have the boxes. We come off this, Dave. If you want just the boxes, okay, the cube box, we'll put the code up for you. The cube box, it is FB4328. Oh, wrong one. Oh my goodness me, what am I doing with codes? Oh, I'm blaming the heat. It's so warm over here. Okay, FB4829. Yeah, I need some water. That's what I need. Right, everybody. Nikki, the papers are, thank you. This is the cube box. Nikki, just so you're aware, I have got the codes on the website wrong. So whatever code you're putting in here, if you want the cube box, it's FB4329. And let me just put this in. Yeah, no problem. I will sort that out for you, Karen. No problem. Peggy says, I want the boxes. Is it the cube box or the boxes? Oh, you want the full boxes. So the full robin boxes, let me show you, is FB4328. Oh, hi, Esther. She says, hi, all. Enjoyed the shows on TV. Thank you. Okay, so let me just show you. You're having a bad day, a challenging day. You may notice I try never to use the word bad day because everybody has challenging days. And my trick is to learn how to solve them. And that's how I always work. But yes, Angela, it's been one of those days. But you know what? Things happen. I'm blaming the weather. The thunderstorm's gone. I'm looking outside the window. Blue skies, gorgeous. So Dave's going to put the picture of FB4328, which will be the other one, Dave. Do you need the number?
4327.
Yep. Peggy says, thanks, I will order online. I'm already having my cart started. So there it is what it looks like. So the next item that I wanted to talk to you about was that we have back in stock, and we've done it on promotion, is our silk card. So if anybody's wanted to print, we have silk card. Mary says, I have challenging days most days. Yes. And Carolyn's put, having a tizzy day. And Vanessa's put, you always keep smiling in spite of the challenges. You have to. Okay? because that's life. You have to, unfortunately, life is life, and you will always have challenging days, okay? And if you don't, then that's amazing. I don't know anybody that doesn't have a challenging day. Betty says, I have challenging days every day. Maybe I should say I'm married to Dave, so I have challenging days every day. You should see him. He's pulling faces at me. Dawn says, if you put the code in the description, it'll be easier for Debbie, and you will use more than 7 words to win. Oh, Dawn, thank you for that. Right, okay, silk card. I don't need to put up a pack. I can grab one now. Silk card, everybody. If you want silk card, which is a card that we use an awful lot for printing our kits, we've done 30 sheets for $8.99. So if anybody would like silk card at 30 sheets for $8.99, pop it in. Angela says, we still love you whatever day you're having. Thank you, Angela. You guys are amazing. It is. It's a good thing I love what I do. My life is a bit crazy. But you know what? I made it crazy by everything that I do. If anybody, hi Joe, you want some silk card, that is FB4331. Alison says, is that right for the physical bags and boxes? So you want the physical bags and boxes of the robin. That is correct. Alison, you put the right code in. Thank you for that. Oh, somebody's sending me some love hearts over on YouTube. Betty says, don't ever change, Debbie. Betty, do you think I'm going to change now? A lot of you have been following me for a long time. What may happen, I might get a bit crazier. Did you all hear that? Did you hear what my dear husband has just said? He basically said he doesn't think that is possible. You can go off people, even if you've been married nearly 29 years. Hi, Kim. Kim says, Debbie, I have paid for my backing papers online, so can you cancel the order on here? Thank you. Of course I can, Kim. No problem. FB4331 is silk card. We have ordered loads of it because everybody keeps asking and we run out. So it is a big bundle. Is due to come in tomorrow. Jackie says, can I have 3 packs? I've not had Tuesday's invoice yet. Yeah. So Mare says, I'm trying to guess how old you are. Oh, we should do that as a competition. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. I wonder if people will put me older than what I am. But I think, Mate, I might have to do that as a competition. Right, hi Christine. Yes, of course you can have 2 of those. Debbie, can I please have 6 packs of large sticky fixes? You mean foam pads? Of course you can, Susan. No problem. We can add that to your order. Right, okay. If we have time, we might do it, but we need to crack on because, oh, Dave, I want to jump to Christmas town shape card kit, which is under here. So one of the things that everybody has been crazy about, oh, actually, before I go to there, I need to jump back to FB4320. I did tell everybody I would show the completed kit. So we put the top camera on. I'm just dropping everything. A lot of you have bought this collection. Now, I met some beautiful people at Crafting Live in Doncaster, and they were saying, Debbie, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do different ones? And in actual fact, one of the items, I'd already started it. So let me just show you. So originally, a lot of you bought the shaped cards, which I absolutely love. I love that one. To be fair, everybody, I designed this for me because it's an amazing card. But of course, you've got different ones on there. Now, people have been asking me for toppers of these. These are the shaped card kit. Okay, a lot of you have already got it, but I showed you on Tuesday, Cheers for Every Occasion decoupage kit and download. Let me show you what you've got, everybody. So it's not the shaped cards. Let's zoom in so you can see what it is. FB4320 This is due to come in next week. The download's already available. And the idea behind it is you have toppers, okay? And then you have decoupage. And so you can actually decoupage them. You get 2 sheets on each, okay? That is FB4320, and that's $9.99, and I've done it as a special for 20 sheets. Have you still got the single sheets, Dave? Have you got another picture? Not from Tuesday.
From last week.
From this week. From Tuesday.
I've got a few.
Right, so we're going to show you what I mean by this, everybody, because that picture really doesn't do it justice.
No,
Oh.
all I've got's the Christmas kit.
Oh, no, this is from this Tuesday. On Tuesday I showed. It was on Tuesday. Meh, I've just seen your message. She's put, Dave, how old is Debbie, please? I might have to do. Are the shape cards still available? Yes, they are, Alison. And in actual fact, if you want the shape card kit, it is, just bear with me, let me find out where. It is $9.99, okay, for the shaped card kit. So just put shaped card kit. Cheers. Just put the word cheers though. Shaped card kit. And then I will allocate that to you, or you can go to the website. But I think you've ordered, Alison, so just put cheers shaped card kit and I'll allocate it to you. So these are the decoupage, okay? So the idea is you've got the plain toppers and you can add your sentiments. And you have them as you've got 2 different types on one sheet, and then you've got the large one. So you can do A6 decoupage and A5. So there should be another sheet. And you're going to end up with, I think we've worked out 12, 18, I think it's 20 sheets. And there's a large one. Yes, of course I can, Jackie. And yes, you can have it. No problem, Alison. And now we're going to look at the Christmas. Somebody's asked about the Christmas town shape cards. Yep, no problem, Alison. So, cheers for every occasion, decoupage kit or download. $7.99 if you want the download. And they're the toppers. They're not shaped cards. You can cut them out. You can make them smaller or bigger. This is new, Carmen. It came in on Tuesday. Well, it's actually come in today. And the physical kit's coming in the back end of next week. But the download is available now. We've had lots of people asking for that one, which is FB4320, which is decoupage. And if you get stuck of making cards for somebody, give them a decoupage with a bottle of wine on, or champagne, or tequila, or margarita, whatever you want. Now, shaped cards, everybody, has been one of the biggest things people have been asking me to do. And one of the ones that we did, I launched it last month, FB4333, Christmas Town. Love it. I had the idea about, I don't know, about 3 months ago, maybe even 4 months ago. And this one I designed specifically because I love the period houses. So this is the Christmas Town shaped card kit with forever code and free envelopes. Even I've designed a special envelope for the long ones. So when you download it, you'll get the envelopes to go with the Christmas card. I know a lot of you already got it, but somebody's been asking me about it. So let's have a look at some samples. We'll put the top camera on and you can see what they look like. So you have got, look, shaped cards. Okay, they're designed. You've got a sentiment you can put in there. Okay, look how lovely that is. Add some snow. Isn't that gorgeous? So these are all the shaped cards. One of my favorite one with a horse and cart. Okay, you've got different eras. You can see you can add some snow. Look at what the car, add snow on the car. This is FB433, $9.99 for the physical kit. Look at the church. Okay, sending out lovely little Christmas cards. Sending Christmas blessings. You've got sentiments that you can put in there. You can put it in the back. Okay, you've got different eras. Look, there is a modern car on there. We've done it almost throughout the ages. Okay, and I've done, you know, almost like a vintage feel for this one. So you can see this, I'll come back to this card in a second. Oh, look at this church. Beautiful. If you make and sell for churches, for craft fates, these cards are so different. Absolutely different. So it says, I'm loving the shaped cards. Yep, look at this one here. How gorgeous is that? And when I designed them, I wanted one with an ice skating in front of the houses. How cool is that, everybody? You've got your favourites, and then Dave said to me, Debbie, you need to design one with a river and some boats. So there you go. So you've got them all, but what I've done, I think there's another one missing. I don't know where it's gone. I've got the kit somewhere under here. There it is. So how you get them, everybody, if you've not seen this before, they're designed so you've got the front and the back, okay? And then you will have, for the inside, you've got different insides that you can put on there, okay? And you can see you've got the front and the back, and even this bit goes in the inside, and the long one can go along the front if you want to. So what I've done is I've designed a specific envelope for this. In actual fact, Deb designed it, an envelope to go in here. So when you download them, you will have all the envelopes to match to go with this. If you haven't got this, go for it. It is one of my absolute favourite card kits for this year, and it's $9.99. $8.99 if you want the download, everybody. It's FB433D. $8.99, and you can create these straight away, okay? And of course, if you wanted to print them off bigger, you can. You have the option, but we've done it to one size, so that makes one card, okay? So you've got the option with that. They are just so gorgeous. I can see people are coming in for that. Thank you very much. That is the gorgeous Christmas town. And then what I want to do very quickly, the one that I've missed, because it was supposed to be on after the robins, and then I'm going to quickly do that. FB4327. We have set 1 and set 2. So that is set 1, and that's the dahlias. And then set 2, everybody, is the peony. So we have it on offer, $6.99. You get the match it die, and also you get the sheets and a forever code. So I'm just going to hide that forever code. So the idea is they're the peony. You get your sheets, $6.99. You have to decide, do you want set 1 or set 2? Okay, so you're going to get your match it sheets and a forever code and your dies. Okay, so set 1 is the dahlia. Let me just do this. Show you. Yep, of course, Carrie, of course you can. Look at the dahlias. How gorgeous is this? And it's really handy to have these little mini matches, everybody. Okay, you need to decide if you want set 1 or set 2. And yes, Sarah, you can have them. They're normally $9.99. And they are something that you'll go to again and again. Are they printed on silk card, please, the town cards? Yes, Margaret, they are. All the town cards are printed on silk card. So we started the show, it was all about summer birds and Christmas birds. So what I want to do is quickly finish off a card and show you this range. And for those people that just joined us, I am using, because it's going to go up to full price next week, multi-buy FB4326. Karen, yes, the codes need updating on the website. So if you are ordering, okay, you just look for the description. Don't worry about it. If you are ordering from the website, go with the description. I will be sorting out the codes as soon as I finish this live. Right, everybody. So I want to show you how easy it is. So FB4326 is the gorgeous melody, summer melody collection that I showed you earlier. It is one of my favorite robin kits. You see them for Christmas, but you don't often see them for every day. This is a kit that will never run out. Can we just quickly show the picture, please? And then we will actually, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous robins. I need a bigger studio because my desk looks like a bin. Looks like a mess. Some of it needs to be tidied up. FB4326, everybody. Love robins. Go for this kit before the price goes up. And I'm going to quickly now put this all together. Okay, so we can actually sort this out. And let me just work this out. Right, everybody, we're going to quickly do a demo. So if you would like to win this card, because I'm picking 2 winners for cards as well. Actually, if you'd like to win this card, put the word Robin in the comments for me. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you how you can mix and match. So I've got my topper here already done. Okay. Torn it around the edges, and I've torn around the craft card to give different information. So give a different texture. I'm obviously going to use some of my dies. I had to use the music notes for this, and look, it fits perfectly. It's been designed, these dies, to actually fit in that little section. If anybody wants the beautiful music note, it is only $6.99. Just put music note in your comments and it'll be allocated to you. And then I've got my absolute gorgeous swirls. I'll be showing you them next week in more detail, and we're going to put it all together. The kit is such a joy to create with, everybody. Okay, so I have got some scrap pieces of paper and I'm going to put this all together. All together, honestly. So what I'm doing is I'm just using some glue. Okay, really, really beautiful collection. Actually, I meant to mat and layer with the craft card, so I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to put this on here. Now, one of the top tips that people always ask me is, how do you know how to actually split the colours? And what I mean by that is, what I'm doing here is I put craft card on, but watch, everybody, this is going to sit on here. You could just do that, but that's over the top. So what you need to do is bring in colour. As soon as you start to bring colour in, it changes it. Now, I've got a robin there and I want to actually have that on there. Okay. However, that is too big. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to do it that way. So what I'm going to do, everybody, is I've lost my sentiment, but never mind. We are going to put all this together. So I'm going to have this on here. I've just changed my mind what I was doing. So bring in some colours. So I'm going to have that on there. This is going to sit here. And then I just want to bring in some green at the top there. So all I'm doing is I'm keeping this corner and then just tearing. You use your thumbs as a guide and tear in, out, in, out. Debbie, number for the townhouses, please. The number for the townhouse, Dave, while I'm demonstrating, can you please put up FB433 in the comments for anybody who wants the code for the townhouse? Can you put that up, please, Dev? Whoops. So this is going to go on here. Right, there we go. And then I need to bring in. So these are my new lace dies. I will be showing you in more detail next week. Okay. It's been designed, look, so you can actually use it as it is, but cut it down the middle. And it gives you more option and more snippability. I mean, look at the difference straight away. How cool is that? So the dies have been designed to give you 3 choices on one strip. You get 3 strips, so you end up with having 9 choices. So this is going to go on here like so. Then I'm going to just give, basically these are details, so that's just going to go on here. And you just keep, oh no, that one's going to go on there first. And all I'm doing is sticking this on here. Right, okay, how are we all doing? Now, if anybody, obviously a lot of you put the word Robin if you want to win this card, but if anybody wants treasure, it is a Thursday, everybody. So if you would like to have a little bit of treasure this week, put the word treasure in the comments. So what I'm doing is I'm also going to give some lace on here. So this is just some little bit of lace. Don't be afraid to add texture. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting in half and I'm creating just a knot, like so, everybody. And what that does, you create an embellishment. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Looks like a bow out of lace. Okay? And watch. I'm bringing in some embellishments. Now, a lot of people think embellishments need to be up. Do it this way. Look at this. Already it's coming together beautifully. So what I tend to do is I lay things out. So I've got, have a blooming lovely day. So it's going to sit on there. Don't need that one. I have these lovely flowers. You can keep on going. And where's my foam pads? Let's put everything together. There we go. So start off with, this is going to sit on here. So you need to remember only put adhesive on this bit here. And then all I'm doing is putting some glue on. Now remember, I am going to be picking 2 people and I will be putting up the winners tomorrow. But you won't get it for 2 weeks, the card, because I'm not going over to the UK for 2 weeks. But I will be picking somebody and putting it on the, literally I'll be putting it onto Facebook and putting it on the newsletter as well. So I'm just going to cut this up here and then just add. Thanks, Christine. I am so behind with my texts. I've got loads of messages. Today has been a very challenging day, so I am a bit behind with a lot of messages, so I will get on top of that. So I want to have glue. So when you are using ribbon or anything like that, you need to make sure, everybody, you use a strong ribbon. So I've just cut that at an angle. I'm just wanting that there. And do the same on this one. So this is just a knot. Oh, wait a minute, let me just take that off there a second and cut that. And just cut a little chunk out and it looks like a bow. And then I've got my little, honestly, look how easy it is to do. When you have good materials, when you have easy to use products, it is literally a joy to create with. And this is what we do at Debbi Moore Designs. We give you flexibility, we give you choices, we give you value for money. And to be honest, everybody, without you wonderful crafters out there, I would not be here. So I like to spoil you as well. So this is going to sit on here. And then these are just accents. Now, here's another top tip. You balance. So this is here. And then I'm lining up here. So I'm balancing something that's happening here and I'm putting something here. So yet again, it doesn't matter if it goes over. Look how lovely. So that looks nice, but that looks better. And that's a top tip. You balance your areas. Oops, I need to make sure that's straight. So I have just put in some foam pads on, like so. I think I'll do another one. And then I'm literally putting that there and putting that there. And then these are some swirls, so I think I might actually have them on there instead. But how gorgeous is this? And then of course I will add some gems afterwards. I just want to just finish this off. So finish off with gems. Always finish off your card with embellishments, everybody. It makes the card feel finished. Okay. So I'm just going to, that's too much. I'm going to add that just on top of that. You will know when enough's enough. There we go. And then to finish off, I'm not too sure. I think, yes, I think I do have some pricking tools left. Alison, I will double check. It might be a little bit darker pricking tool, but of course you can. That's going to go there. And then, do I want that there? No, that's too much. Okay, so we're done. I'm going to have that little flower just sat on the side. Like that. And then we're done, everybody. And then all I need to do is I will finish it off. And I will put it on. There you go. How cool's that? It could be the same one. Did you have daisies around them on the backing papers? I've missed a message, I think. Right, everybody. That is our gorgeous. Can you put that code up again, Deb, and put the full kit for me? From our Summer Melody collection. I've just noticed the time, Dave, sorry. FB4326. And let me show you guess. Remember, this price will be going up. Chris says, well, I'll answer your question in a second, don't worry. Okay, FB4326 is our Summer Melody multi-buy collection, $22.99. The price will be going up next week. If you haven't got the kit, really need to put it on your wish list. No problem, Sharon. I am trying to multitask, reading everything and see where we are with everything. Peggy, yep, no problem. I will put it on. I can get it all sorted out. No problem for you, Peggy. Look how gorgeous that is. And that is to create these lovely cards, which I'll quickly show you the one I've done, and I've got some samples that the design team has done. That's the one I have just done, everybody. I need to put some gems on to finish, but how cool is that? But here are some more that you can do. I mix it in. Look, I used that. That was one of the cards I did, putting it on there. I just love the robins. They're not just for Christmas. They remind me of my grandfather. He loved a robin, and the team have done so wonderful with these collections, and have created such wonderful cards. I just now need to get them all sorted and put on the website. Unfortunately, there's only Dave and me here in France, so we have weeks of work to do. Right, okay, let's put the front camera on and answer some questions. Okay. So, Chris says, I'm trying to find the Christmas town shaped cards on your website, but cannot. And I've input the code and also wrote the description. I'm trying to order a few things on that. The reason why, the download's on there, Chris, but the reason why it isn't, and that's what I'm going to say, the Christmas town is a Chateau Chimay kit, which means it's on the Chateau Chimay. So when you put Christmas town in the comments, it should come up, and it'll come up with a download, and the physical, it'll say that you need to nip over to Chateau Chimay. I'll just quickly show you that now so you can understand for anybody that wants to go direct. Let me just show you that. This is the Chateau Chimay kit that we did, and all the proceeds go to help rebuild the chateau in France. So that's why you might be finding it difficult, but we'll just quickly nip over to the website. And if you go to the top where it says search and put Christmas town, there we go. There you go. It comes up. So you've got the download that you can get straight away. Obviously, put the prices in the UK, Dave, please. The prices are there. If you want the physical, if you click on the physical, it will say, if you scroll down, that it's out of stock. But what you need to do is click on that. Click on that. And it'll take you to Chateau Chimay website. And there it is. You can buy it straight away. Okay? And it'll still be shipped out from the UK office. Hopefully that makes sense. So Christine says, can I ask how the backing goes on the Christmas town? Okay, very quickly I will show you, because I've got one here that I did. Don't panic, this is my demo one showing how to create it. So The Christmas town, I don't know what I've done with the kit. It's hidden under here. The Christmas town is so easy. So what you have, just get that one. There it is. So there is that one. There is that one. All you do, everybody, is you literally turn it over. Okay. And I tend to line up the bottom. So you literally just put your glue on. Let me just see if I've got the right glue. Typical. I think I left this on. Oh, honestly, I've got twice as much glue than I need. You don't need that much glue. Let me just take that off. Okay, so you just put the glue on. Or you can be double-sided tape. I hold it to the bottom, line it up. It won't match totally because it's not meant to. Because the idea is it will stand up. That needs to dry. If I get one that's been done. So can you see it goes to the edge and it stands up like that. And if I find the one that I've just done, which is hidden underneath. Oh, I can't find it, so let's just do that. Oh, is that it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so Lois did this card. So you can see how that lines up to there. And there you go, Christine. Hopefully that makes sense to you and everybody else how to actually back it. Right, we'll put the front camera on, the last item for tonight. And then we're picking winners and getting everything sorted out. It is FB, what is the last number? Santa Claus Coming to Town, FB 4334. Digital download. I've given you a silly price again. For those people who want to make cards for charity or want to make cards to sell, you can't go wrong with Santa Claus. $2.99. $2.99 for 24 crafting sheets. There he is. A lot of you may have already got this, but we've got it on promotion. FB4334. It's already in stock. It's already on there. $2.99. You can't get a coffee or a cake. We zoom out a little bit. Obviously, the picture, there you go. You can see, or maybe a bit more, Dave. It's going a bit blurry. I think I've put the wrong size on there. But you can see you get decoupage, you get toppers, you get shaped cards in there. It is $2.99 if you haven't already got it. So remember, okay, if you haven't already put the word treasure in the comments, I'm going to give you some treasure while we talk through. I mean, look at the time. I'm sorry, I've gone over. We're going to blame the storm when we lost our signal. So everybody, with regard to tonight, if anybody has placed an order tonight and placed an order on Thursday, I am going to merge the invoices so you have one invoice for both shows, okay? Everything will be on that. Now remember, some of the new items are pre-orders. They're not coming into the website until the back end of next week. And will go out the following week. However, a lot of the downloads are already in, so that will come in automatically. Now, if you are wanting anything, if this is your first time ordering, thank you for placing an order. I really do appreciate it, okay? I will answer the question in a minute, Alison. If it's the first time participating, make sure you put your email address and your postal address. Send me your contact details so I can send you an email invoice. I'm still waiting for a few people. And one thing I would say to everybody is be patient. I have hundreds of email invoices to send out tomorrow, and I will be doing that. But once you get your email invoice, you can click on it and pay by debit card, credit card, and PayPal. The website is debbimoredesigns.com, and if you haven't got your email invoice by Monday, please make sure you contact us on 07553 457 168 or send us an email at info@debbimoredesigns.com, or you can private message us at Debbi More Designs. Now regarding the envelopes, Alison, when you order the actual Christmas towns, you get the free envelopes as a download. So the envelopes come with this, and they are the right sizes for all your Christmas town. So hopefully that mentions for anybody that was asking about the envelopes with regard to the collection. Right, we've got to pick some winners. Remember, I will be putting the winners for the cards. Now, I don't know where they are. They're somewhere on this table. This table is so bad. So if you want to win the Robin card, put the word Robin in the comments. If you would like to win the horse card, put the word win. And of course, if you want a bit of treasure, put the word treasure in the comments, everybody. Right, we need a drum roll, please, Dave. That's a very long drum roll. Right, the winners for the gift cards, or should I say gift vouchers. Now, I will tell you now, these will not go out for 2 weeks until Jessica's back. There's only me and I can only do so much. However, you have won the gift vouchers on this show, and it's Angela Astel, congratulations Angela, on Facebook, and Sandra Cousins, congratulations on YouTube. Please private message me or send me an email of your contact details. Even if I know who you are, it's just our normal practice. If you won a gift voucher, you need to confirm your email address. But please remember, it's not going to go out for a few weeks, okay? Jessica will do that when she comes back in a couple of weeks' time. However, you all are amazing, so I'm giving you all a little gift. I'm actually going to give you 2 gifts. For anybody who has entered the competition to win the card, I will be picking that after the show's process, so I can actually see who's actually done it, and we'll be putting those names out tomorrow. I'll get Helen to do a little kind of banner, and she can actually put it out with the names, so you'll be able to see it on Facebook and on our newsletter. For anybody who isn't on our newsletter, if you would like to take part, or should say would you want to be on our newsletter mailing list, put the word newsletter in the comments now, and then we'll add you to the newsletter mailing shop, which will be going out tomorrow. Right, everybody. So, treasure. You all deserve a gift. Okay, we are doing a double whammy today. You need to do 2 things. There's 2 places. Let's start with the treasure. The treasure hunt started years ago. It was inspired by my grandfather. And we are giving you a lovely kit tomorrow. It'll go live by midday, well, probably about 1 o'clock tomorrow. And you need to remember 2 things, and I'm sure you will. Today's date is the 16th of July. And your code for this week is Robins26. You're not going to forget that, are you? Robins. Make sure you put the S on the end, everybody. Make sure you put that. Tomorrow it'll go live at 1 o'clock, and there'll be a kit for you to enjoy. There is a little catch, everybody. So let me put the information for the newbies. Now you need to nip over to debbimoredesigns.com. And you're all part of my crafting world. You need to go into products, then printable downloads, and then you are a member. It's free. There's no catch. I suppose there's one catch. Go into the members section and find the product with today's date on. Make sure it has today's date on, which is 16th of July 2026. And they will have a product there that will have a price. Pop it into your basket, and then on the left hand side it says, do you have a discount code? Put the word Robins26 and it will go free. Download it, enjoy it. There is one catch, make something with it. If everybody did their little part, the world would be a kinder and better place, wouldn't it? So that is for you to enjoy and have a lovely crafting weekend, but don't go away, because one more place you need to go. From tomorrow, everybody, if you go into the website we'll just go there now, and I'll quickly read the message from Natalie. Debbie, I haven't got a printer, but is it allowed to share my forever code and treasure download to my niece's mum so she can print for her to use? Yes. I say this all the time. If you haven't got a printer yet, keep the forever codes. Download your treasure hunt, okay? You may have a niece, you may have a grandchild, you may have a church group, a craft group, the local library. They'll all will be able to print it out. Enjoy the collection. So let's nip over to the website for this other section. So we go to products. Now go in there. This has actually been updated at the weekend, everybody. So if you haven't been in for a while, go into off of the week. There is loads of free downloads in there, everybody. Loads and loads in there. So all you need to do is go through it. There's some promotions, some are free. Remember, they're getting updated at the weekend, so go in there. But tomorrow, there will be a new kit in there for you to download. And that's it, really. They're going to keep you busy all weekend. There's loads of things going on. Right, very quickly, what's going on this weekend? check out the website, what's happening. I will be sending and updating all your email invoices tomorrow. But on Tuesday, if you can join me on Tuesday, I have a Chateau show. I hope you can join me on Tuesday. I have something really special to share with everybody. It is at 6:30, normal time here at Chateau Chimay, but it is a Chateau show, so it'll be inspiration from the Chateau. There will be products on there, physical products, and also we'll be chatting about what Dave and I are doing. Some of you have seen us on Channel 4 today on the Repeat for Chattel DIY on Channel 4. That's being repeated today, and we'll be talking about what is going on in the world of Chateau Chimay and workshops with Debbi Moore Designs. So I'm going to sign off because I really have gone over time and I need to go and have some dinner. Thank you ever so much for joining me tonight. I hope I've inspired you. I brought a smile to your face in my craftiness, and I have got your crafting juices going for you to get crafting over the weekend. Don't forget, if I missed any messages, please send me an email or send it messenger, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So I'm going to sign off and say take care, stay safe, God bless you all. Mwah! Have a fabulous weekend. I look forward to sharing some more inspiration with you, Debbi Moore Designs and Chateau Chimay on Tuesday at 6:30. Bye bye.